Hello guys! Today's case is arsenic poisoning in Greece. We are Kara Konstantina Dionysia and
Spirakou Christina. A 34-year-old woman is admitted to the hospital of Thessaloniki C. Papanikolaou on July 25th of 2013 with symptoms of muscle weakness in her lower limbs and difficulty in walking. After 4 days, due to the worsening of her symptoms, the young woman was admitted to the intensive care unit, where she stayed for 7 days until she recovered. She was then transferred to the pathology ward, where an improvement in her health was observed. On August 11th, the 86-year-old grandmother of the 34-year-old woman developed symptoms of diarrhea and severe vomiting, to which little attention was paid, while a day later the granddaughter developed similar symptoms.
on August 19th, due to worsening symptoms, the 86-year-old woman was admitted to the ICU, where she died the next day due to acute nervous failure. 1 day later, on August 21st, the 34-year-old woman is again admitted to the ICU, where she died 3 days later due to organ failure. For the whole period of time that the young woman was in hospital, blood and urine tests showed that she had been affected by cadmium at toxic levels, which was later proven to be incorrect. The relatives of the young woman and her grandmother became suspicious about the cause of death of the two women, which prompted them to take legal action to have the two bodies re-examined.
Thus, 2 years later, on November 25th of 2015, the exhumation of the two bodies was ordered, on which extensive laboratory tests were performed. Then, for the first time, the presence of arsenic and not cadmium was detected in the viscera. With this opinion, it was now clear that this was a case of poisoning. So, in March, the prosecutor of the Thessaloniki District Court prosecuted for manslaughter against any person responsible for the strange deaths of both women, and then the focus turned to the 41-year-old husband of a 34-year-old woman and university professor in the Department of Geology.
Their interest was not unfairly focused on him, because in recent times the couple had been experiencing domestic difficulties, and the at that time 41-year-old man admitted to an extramarital affair with a postgraduate student with whom he later, during our investigation, had a child. In particular, the prosecutor stressed that his relationship with the student played a key role, as the suspect had acquired an emotional relationship with her and wanted to create a family, which required the termination of his marriage in any way. Another significant observation made during the review of the urine samples was that the arsenic levels had dropped during the 34-year-old's stay in the ICU and spiked when she was transferred back to the pathology ward. This further increases his guilt, because in the hospital visiting rooms the only present person was him and the young woman's mother, who could have unattended given any form of food or water to her. He reacted to the accusations through his lawyer, Alexis Koulias, by issuing a statement denying any involvement, and even referred to the case as case created by his wife's relatives. He was remained in custody in January of 2016. He was originally sentenced twice to life imprisonment.
This was followed by an appellate trial in which he was found guilty of manslaughter with intent to commit serial murder. The prosecutor said that the administration of arsenic in the victim's water began in February 2013 and continued inside the hospital during the periods when the young woman was not in the ICU, where the 30-year-old was fighting for her life. While referring to the death of the 86-year-old woman, he said it was a collateral damage in the accused attempt to mislead the authorities and make it appear that the deaths were due to the food consumed by the women, which was solely curated by the 30-year-old's mother and the elderly woman's daughter. In addition, it was pointed out that the now 51-year-old geologist was aware of the deadly effects of arsenic because of his professional status. The accused reiterated and maintained his innocence, denying the acts attributed against him, stating that all the charges are baseless, unfounded, and unproven. He further claimed that the two deaths were due to the contamination of the bodies of the two women by the arsenic-containing water of the family's cottage. The accused remained in prison to serve his sentence without having admitted his action till this date. This case demonstrates how deeper knowledge in toxicology in the hands of the wrong people can prove fatal. Thank you for your attention, guys.